What's up, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. And today we are talking the top 5 most underrated paintball products.
Because who's the best source to buy the most underrated paintball products?
That would be us right here at lonewolfpaintball.com. So we've done something similar. We did necessities. Picked a lot of smaller stuff in a previous video for you guys to kind of check out. That is an absolute necessity that won't break the bank, but it will definitely ruin your day of play if you don't have it. Today we're doing the top 5. People wanted to know, what is the most underrated items? So I went shopping around the warehouse, and this is my opinion, underrated is going to be kicking it off right now with a simple barrel made or a squeegee. Literally probably one of the most underrated products on the market. I don't care if you're rocking Exalt, a Pro DNA, an HK Army, you've got Vulcan, Empire Dye. They all make different swabs as well. I just grabbed a few that I saw. So first off, barrel swab. If you don't know what that bad boy is, this is going to be your barrel cleaner. If you guys break paint out there on the field, this is a life-saving device. Literally for you, because if you guys cannot shoot straight and if you guys just keep chopping ball after ball, if you never cleaned out your barrel with one of these bad boys, then you're gonna have some serious trouble. Fitz, would you agree that a lot of people would consider this underrated?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there with sticks and, you know, and some paper towel who would really like one of those. I like them so much, I just steal them from my teammates.
I was going to say a lot of the teammates, a lot of the guys that have been vets and know what's going on, if you open their gear bag, they have a ton of these in there because you lose them out there in the field. They fall out of your swab pocket. Your teammates, hey, I need that for this point real quick. I got to get back out there, and then you never see it again. So invest. I think these things, depending on the brand, 10 to 15 bucks per swab. Make sure you always have minimum one. I always say 2. A lot of the paintball pants out there are able to hold 2. So I would recommend having 2 with you. So my choice for the first item is a barrel swab or a squeegee. Super underrated. Make sure you got one.
Yeah, they're a community item.
They are.
Yeah, they just get passed around.
They go along with microfibers. I was going to throw microfiber in there too, but just make sure you guys have these. You get shot in the goggle, you come out the field, you're going to need a nice clean cloth. Don't forget about the microfibers. Next up, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to bust these out here, Fitz. Okay. We are going, where do you think this one's headed, clearly?
I think it has to do with gravity and batteries.
Yes. So an underrated item for me, as obviously walking around the warehouse, is I don't care. We're just going to get these opened up. If you have a $35 electronic loader or a $250 electronic loader, it doesn't matter. I believe you guys need some form of an agitation, something with a motor and paddles inside so you can continuously feed. I pulled out a Pro Toys Speedster loader here. This is electronic. This bad boy takes 4 AA batteries. It's 35 bucks. So something like this also, and it's toolless too. So 35 bucks, takes 4 AA batteries. It's a motor. This thing can feed 10 plus balls per second. So this is the Speedster, recommending you guys get something electronic that has paddles, that has a motor, and that continuously agitates the paint, because nobody out there wants to have the standard gravity-fed hopper. I get it. This is where most of us start. Literally simple. It's a plastic shell molded together, 2 pieces, and there's nothing in there other than gravity. Going to be feeding the paint down into your marker. I've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times. Gun's not feeding properly. I'm only shooting air due to the fact of, obviously they call these the shake and shoot. You got to shake it while it's on your marker to get the paintballs to agitate, and then feeds down into the gun. So get an electronic hopper. Like I said, you got the Pro Toys Speedster loader over here. Things are electronic. They feed 10 plus balls per second, 35 bucks. And like I said, you don't have to buy, a Mac Daddy, a Spire 5 at well over $200, speed feed, rain lid, completely toolless, spring ramp. I mean, this is
It'd be cool to put on a Tippmann 98 though.
This is a bad boy. So these obviously feed way quicker than the Speedster, but still getting the job done. You definitely want something electronic that you guys, it's going to give you no hassle out there on the field. So make sure, in my opinion, spending minimum 35 bucks on something electronic is a great deal and super, super underrated. So that would be my pick. Don't forget, put in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be missing a lot of items since I only got to pick 5. Probably going to do another another episode. If you guys put in the comments below, what did I miss? What did I forget? Fitz, where do you think we should go next, my man?
Man, a good mask.
A good mask.
You got a good mask over there?
You actually, you definitely got me on that one, because a good mask is definitely one of the most underrated items out there. You're talking, a lot of people will just buy their standard goggle that does not have a thermal lens, and it's probably super, super uncomfortable for you.
They probably bought it off Temu or Wish too, and they probably won't even be able to use it.
Yeah, if it's not up to ASTM standards.
Yeah.
So a good mask are my number 3 most. And these don't go in any order. These are just what I picked. A good, solid mask. This is the Empire EVS. Grab that bad boy off the shelf. Breathability, comfortability. This thing is absolutely amazing. You got tri-layer foam on the insides. When you guys have a long day at the paintball field, you want something that you can breathe in, something that's going to be super comfortable for you, and something that you can easily see out of. Grab this one because it does have a huge field of vision. There's plenty of lens options available, whether you're playing kind of low light or highlight situations. You can pick up a mirrored or a smoke lens, whatever you guys want. I would say that even looking at this goggle, it even makes you look a little bit more meaner out there on the field compared to your standard $20, $25 single pane lens. And well, yeah, you're getting style points out there too. You're looking cool, looking like you know what you're doing. So a good solid mask that you guys can breathe in, hear in, that it's comfortable, that has the thermal anti-fog lens. Very underrated. You guys, like I said, if you guys have the cheaper stuff right now, save up some money from Christmas or your birthday or whatever it may be, and invest into a good goggle. Paintball days can be long, hot and sweaty. Make sure you guys are comfortable with what is on your face, and make sure, like Fitz said earlier, make sure it's safe, that you didn't go to Temu or Amazon and buy some of those knockoff products that the lens is not up to standard for the feet per second. So
yeah, don't buy them off Amazon either.
No, you don't. You buy them from a paintball store. I can tell you that much.
LoneWolfPaintball.com.
That is, see, nice plug, Fitz. So a good solid mask, super underrated, because there's so many different brands and styles. Make sure it has a nice thermal lens. Make sure it's comfortable for you. And before I exit, once again, Empire EVS, great for guys that wear actual glasses underneath their goggle. Quick tip. I think then lastly, was it lastly?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm going. Yeah, it is, huh?
I think so, yeah.
We're going barrel kit. Was
Wow.
that 5? Is it been 5 out already? Come on.
I don't know. I can't count. I went to public school.
Yeah, apparently.
No, it's not. It's not lastly.
I was going to say, I thought this was only number 4.
Exactly. I mean, I did do a different math class than most people.
Barrel kit, super, super underrated. Yes, a lot of the stock barrels that you buy with your high-end, expensive, or even mid-range or low-end electronics, yep, they come with a stock 688, 689 bore-size barrel. Get yourself a barrel kit. A lot of the paintballs that are being made and produced these days, it doesn't matter what brand, not calling anyone out, I'm calling everybody out. Everybody knows that the paint is a lot smaller these days, so if you guys have yourself a nice barrel kit with plenty of different sized inserts, this is going to help an extreme amount with your accuracy. If you've got a barrel that's too big or too small, either you're going to be breaking paint or paint's going to be hook and left, hook and right, up, down, all around. So you guys need to size your paint. Whatever paint, because a lot of you guys travel, you guys go and play the big events. Paint's going to differ from city to state to event. So make sure you guys get yourself a good kit, 7, 8 inserts that you guys can choose from. You guys can easily, properly bore size the paint. This one happens to be the HK Army kit. It even comes with a paint bore sizer right on the inside. So you want to make sure it's a nice snug fit. And then you pick out your correct insert from there. So a barrel kit is hugely underrated in my opinion. Go and get one. They will last you forever and ever.
I have the last one for you.
I remember the last one now, and it's something that you should never forget. It is very, very underrated.
Yeah, it's important if you want to keep playing into your 30s.
It is super, super important if you want to continue to play. So I would say for number 5 is going to be padding. Listen. Underrated for sure. A lot of you younger guys, I get it. You're 12 to 18 to 20. You guys are still youthful. It's going to hurt. It's going to break down. Get yourself some good padding. I see a lot of you guys, you throw on just a pair of paintball pants. Maybe has some knee padding in there. Cool, fair enough. You have a t-shirt, you throw your jersey over top, and you're ready to rock.
I don't need knee pads.
That used to be me, but now when you go and take yourself a big old dive, you're not as athletic anymore. I would highly recommend, once again, underrated, a good set of knee pads. You chip your knee, you blow your knee out, you're not playing for months, maybe not playing ever again. Get yourself a nice set of knee pads, minimum knee pads. I'm gonna go there, and they make plenty of other, they make padded tops, padded bottoms, all that good stuff. So, but necessities for me, knees, elbows, and the family jewels. Next up, we're gonna be padding, we're talking a good pair of sliding shorts. So underneath your paintball pants, I would recommend getting a pair of slide shorts. They do have nice side padded hip protection, and underrated for me is, once again, it's got a cup up front. It's got a built-in pad up front that's going to cover the important parts in case you guys get shot by paintball. So yeah, now you're thinking, yeah, that might be underrated because no one's trying to take a shot down below in the southern town. You know what I'm saying?
So it goes knees, then jewels, then
I
your
was
next
just grabbing
one.
them off here.
Oh,
For
okay.
me first, I mean, if we were going to put it in an order of importance, I'm picking up a pair of slide shorts for sure. But then getting older, I definitely need my knees, and I will also need a good pair of elbow pads. When you guys dive, you guys slide, what's hitting the ground? Your knees, your legs, and your arms. So make sure you guys get a nice pair of elbow pads. Once again, I've seen guys take a dive with just a jersey on, you know, found a rock on the field, found an old steak from an airball bunker, and gouge their elbows out. Get yourself some good protective wear. It is super, super underrated, but very important. So guys, put in the comments below. I need to know what items that you guys would call super underrated. Obviously, I thought about like batteries. Of course, you need batteries for your hopper and your gun, but maybe another episode. Put in the comments below. Until then, shop the best, and the best is and always will be LoneWolfPaintball.com.